the transition from when we first started working together. I have learned so much from you and how to treat people, and you have made me see that what I have believed all my life is true, and that, you know, I was a rising star at IBM, and I did product announcements in New York City and all this stuff, but it was always and I helped lots of businesses. Before I was with IBM, I was in the broadcast industry, and I taught radio and television station owners how to use an automated system, how to run a business with their automated system that I installed for them. So I've got a lot of experience in business, but when it came to COVID, prior to COVID, I was all face-to-face in coaching. All my lead gen was face-to-face in meetings and that kind of stuff. But COVID said, I've got to go online. And so I took courses on how to do LinkedIn, lead generation. And then I took a beta course. This woman is building a course to teach people how to build an online business. And she wanted me to be a beta tester for it. And I took it, and I really abandoned it in December because it was very mechanical. You've got to do this number of postings every week, and you've got to take these postings and you've got to clip them off into things, and you're going to need to hire a VA to do all this work for you because you're not going to be able to handle it. It was just do this, do this, do this, do this. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. We got to talk about having a business before we start talking about all this kind of stuff, because the business you have is going to change what it is that you need to do, how you need to do it. And so then you come into my life, and you told me, and I will never forget this. I said, I do not know how I'm able to create large change, big change in people. And you said that's because you listen with the heart. And that made perfect sense to me. All of a sudden, I'm talking with someone who understands where I'm coming from. And the way you're just laying out the future, it's not mechanistic, it's care, care, care. Are you familiar with the book, The Art of War?
I am.
Do you know what the last paragraph in that book says?
No.
The King Wu said, and I'm going to paraphrase it, I can't quote it exactly. King Wu said, leaders must always care for their people in order to be leaders, which is a statement of you've got to love your people in order to be a leader. And so in spite of all that warfare and doing all this stuff, the king says, this is great, this is excellent work. You have to remember, you have to love your people. And that makes so much sense. There's all this methodology about how you win in all those environments he's talking about. But then in the end, it comes down to loving your people. I am honored that these people have so much trust in me. So that's what I'm mostly proud of, I would say.
So it sounds like in the past, when you felt that what you were supposed to follow was this mechanical checking of the boxes process in your business that kind of took the heart and the humanity out of it, things weren't really happening to the degree that you wanted. And you found that by being more of just who you are and using the very human to human approach that you use naturally with people, you're finding that these beautiful clients are just starting to show up more frequently.
Yes, that's very, very nice. It's very rewarding when that happens.
And in terms of the business, what do you feel is possible for you to create now?
To take on more influential people.
Mm.
So she was not the one.
What I'm hearing, Richard, is there's this moment, this opportunity of really beautiful, delicious upgrades in your life. That's what you're walking into. You're upgrading your lifestyle. You're preparing to become international. You are upgrading the caliber of professionals that are going to need your support, and the ripple effect of your supporting people of that different caliber is quite profound, because you're not just impacting the client, but the teams, the corporations, the communities that these clients lead. And there's this sense of upgrading your propensity for amazing love in your life.